really gassy. Who knows?
No, I don't think so.
Why are you touching me? Ah! Don't.
Oh, Cartman.
Alright. And the music turned off. Yay! No music. Oh, god damn it. Ah! I hate figuring out controls all over again. Okay, whatever. Just kill that guy, or I'll kill you, whatever. Alright. Where are we going? The map turned off again. There we go.
Well,
you know what's really cool that you can do in this game? Well, for one, you can like shoot off their heads
Good to see you.
with arrows. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like this game, but I think Fable 2 did a lot more in the predecessing of it. Like, oh, I forgot the introductions. Hey, everybody, it's me, Caboose, Ronnie Bolser.
And attempter number 2, beef coffee.
And this is the Attempters. And that was a fart if you could hear it.
Yes, along with Slenderman in the background.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's watching our dreams. Yeah, but Fable did a lot more.
Hey.
What do you want from me?
You know you smelled your fart.
Yeah.
No.
Do you like it? Do you like the smell of beef? I like the smell of beef.
That is not beef, that is raunchy.
That's funny. Anyways, Fable 2 did a lot better at this game. They not only introduced guns, which was cool, but they introduced a lot of other stuff. Like, you can have children with your wife. Just a lot of extra stuff that is cooler. Yeah. I mean, you can do some cool things in this. Oh, I gotta put my armor back on. Wait, I don't have armor. I'm gonna go naked for a while, whatever.
But what I was saying through a lot of Fable 2 was a lot more drunkiness, and I love that.
Yeah, they even put in extra stuff like if you sleep with prostitutes, you'll get like HIV and AIDS and herpes and STDs. It's funny.
In which, for those out there that are kind of curious about their own selves or want some extra awareness,
what do you mean?
well, you wanted to bring up a little case of what is wrong with you.
Well, yeah. See, that brings up another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, I'm almost dead. But basically, I wanted people to be aware of herpes. And herpes simplex 1, herpes simplex 2. Because I recently went to the doctors, for some stuff on my stuff. And don't be afraid to go to the doctors if you ever find stuff on your stuff, on your junk. You know what I mean? Because I think that's like one of the stipulations. But I want people to know stuff about this. Like herpes simplex 1 and 2, it doesn't mean your life is over if you get it. It does mean you have to do some things. One, you have to wear a condom, obviously. Here's the next one we're going to do, Trader Export and the Boast. And extra protection. If you have herpes simplex 2, it's even worse because there's constantly more outbreaks and it never goes away. And you have to take pills, a pill once a day, and it'll get rid of it. It'll stop you from having outbreaks. There's certain pills that do that nowadays. It's getting more and more. I guarantee you within 2 or 3 years there's going to be a cure. But basically, if you have herpes simplex 1, it's not very bad. It's the most common is cold sores on your face. But most people don't know, and this is what I want people to be aware about, is you can get it on your junk. You can get herpes simplex 1 or 2 on your junk. It doesn't matter. Now, herpes simplex 1 is one of those ones that you might get and might never come back. Herpes simplex 2 reoccurs. And I want people to know, and I just want people to know that your life is not over if that kind of stuff happens to you.
And that there's people out there that do care for you. That gets used a lot, but it's true.
Yeah, and there are people actually... Oh, I did without a scratch. I'm going to actually use that one. But basically, your life isn't over if something like that happens to you. Now, I can't say the same. Now, gonorrhea, syphilis, AIDS, HIV, your life might be over with HIV and AIDS. But all that other stuff is curable. The only thing that's not curable is HIV, herpes, and AIDS. Gonorrhea and syphilis is curable. Yay!
I would have to admit though, if I came down with a life-threatening illness, I'm using that time to become a well-known criminal.
A well-known criminal. What the fuck? No, but I always told myself, it would be over if I got something like that, and it's, my life is over. But actually, and I swear to God, I've checked the dating sites for people who have like STDs. My God, dude, there are some pretty women in those dating sites. You know what I mean? Your life isn't over. And one of the things that people should know is that herpes is actually another virus, like smallpox, or like not smallpox, like chickenpox. Chickenpox is a form of herpes. Did you know that? Because I didn't.
It's how shingles form.
Yeah, but basically, it's a virus in your body. Oh man, I knocked that guy out. And the virus in your body, there are a lot of viruses that don't have symptoms that stay in your body forever. And they might not appear. That's another thing. I think everybody should go get checked for herpes simplex 1 and 2. Why? Because it's a virus that stays in your body. But one of the things about herpes simplex 1 and 2 is that it might not have symptoms. You don't know you have it until you get symptoms.
There's always something like that comes out of nowhere that suddenly, oh my gosh, what is this? I'm too scared to talk to anyone now.
Yeah, but it's also one of those viruses that stays dormant in your body and does not come out. It might not ever come out. You might have it your entire life and it would stay dormant in your body. Why am I not... Okay, there we go. I was being stupid. But basically, you can get it when you're a teenager and not know you have it until you're like 30. Because of this, 80% of Americans actually have simplex 1 or 2. Stupid scorpions die! Oh God, I got hurt. Oh, come on, little witch. Yeah.
And all this information came from the willing to want to know what it's about.
Yeah, what it's about. When they told me that I had it, I had to go and do research. You can actually find out a lot of this information on the Center for Disease Control, like on their website or if you do want to look this kind of stuff up, don't ever use a .com. See, because I'm an anthropologist, I go to college, and the first thing they teach you at college when you're doing research papers and whatnot is never, ever use a .com. Use a .org, use a .gov.
Oh, now I'm sure there's going to be people out there commenting about what about WebMD?
Yeah. WebMD actually is a credible source. They're a medical organization that wants to bring you news and stuff about, certain diseases and stuff and make you self-aware. So a lot of the stuff on there, but I mean, it doesn't have like statistics and stuff and what to do and what not to do. And if you want to look up the history of it, all you got to do is look up Wikipedia. Now, I don't use Wikipedia in the way that everybody else does, because everybody else, they look at the information. But what you want to do is, I'm dying, is you go down to the... I'm not fighting this lady anymore. It's taken way too long. But basically, I just wanted people to be aware of this stuff, because people need to know,
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of kids out there. I know there's a lot of teenagers. I know there's a lot of college students, and they're afraid to get checked. But the best thing you can do is get checked. Doctors are there to help you for this kind of stuff.
And there to listen.
Yeah, and there to listen. Now, I have the best doctor in the goddamn world. He not only told me what it was, he's a friend of mine on Facebook, too. I went to go get the testing, and some doctors are not good, dude. Some doctors, you gotta find the right doctor for you,
Mm-hmm.
And I found my right doctor. His name is William Boyer. He works in the Butte College Health Center. But he also, he's an excellent guy, very funny. He'll put everything in perspective for you, though. And that's what he did for me. But more than that, he actually helped me. He gave me money for the medication. He took me to go pick up the medication. Have you ever known a doctor to do that?
Not that fully there for you.
No, yeah, but this guy's fully there. Best health professional I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. And you gotta find a health professional like that who's willing to help you with everything.
My doctor, Jerry Waters, he's been very good for me for the last few years. And the biggest thing that I can say that he's done for me, because I have asthma, it's really just flare-ups for me for that.
Yeah, and see,
the biggest thing that happened is that he got me one of those nebulizers. The carry-ons.
Yeah, but we're gonna go a little bit longer because we've got to get to the quest week. At least. Awareness week. We're gonna make it aware for everybody. But no, I think it's important that people know this stuff. So if you ever have anything wrong with you, not just herpes, not just HIV, not just all this stuff, get tested regularly. Make sure you got nothing, Like I said, dude, I got herpes simplex 1 when I was in high school on my face, which is cold sores. It wasn't until recently that I got it on my junk.
And heck, if you want to know more or ask us personal stuff, feel free to.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is that usually herpes simplex 1 stays in your mouth and simplex 2 stays on your junk. But they can go up and down from place to place. And once you get it in that place, it stores in your spine. See, herpes simplex 1 actually the virus stores in the back of your brain. And simplex 2 stores in your spine. But if you get simplex 1 in one or the other place, it stores in the same place in your spine. Or the back of your brain. I don't know why it stores there. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's the history of it. But I want you guys to be safe. I enjoy, I know our channel isn't big yet, but I recently got this stuff, and I told everybody. I'm one of those honest people, I need to tell people it so they can help me, so they can give me support. So I told all my friends. And then
so that you can find someone else to lend support too, because you know how it is being that poor guy.
Exactly. I don't like that. Yeah, it sucks being that poor guy. But, it's not going to change my life. It shouldn't change any of your life. Even if you got AIDS tomorrow, it should not change your life. Don't let it beat you.
No.
Don't let anything beat you. In any disease, cancer, anything.
Diabetes.
Now, I'm lucky because I watched a bunch of videos and they said, if you're lucky enough to get simplex 1, trust me, you're lucky. Simplex 2 is a lot worse and a lot more aggressive. Oh, yeah. And it has reoccurring stuff over and over again. That sucks. Alright, we're going to get to the beginning of this quest and then we're going to end the episode. But basically, to wrap it all up, I want you guys to be safe. And also, I think it's hilarious when they put that kind of stuff in video games. Like, you got herpes! You've got an STD! Shouldn't have slept with that prostitute, Mass Effect!
Oh, dang it. Now, isn't there a disease that you can catch in
Mass Effect?
Yeah, like a special one, though.
Like a space disease?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because Captain Kirk caught it before.
Oh, yeah, space herpes on Robot Chicken. Holy shit, that's a Class S Hydra from hell. Did you see that?
He had it like 3 times according to Spock.
Yeah, that's funny. That's what you get for sleeping with blue aliens. You may be able to keep the traitors out of farm's way. Haha! Alright, well, we're going to continue this quest on the next episode. And remember, guys,
we'll see you in the next realm.
We'll see you in the next realm. And also, be cool, It's not going to matter much about any of that stuff, Don't let your life end. And also, don't be a fool. Wrap your tool. And if it looks like she's got sores on her mouth, stay away from it.
Succubuses are ugly.
Alright, guys. Have a good night. Love you.
Later.
I love you a lot.